Hey guys, welcome to another Coin Form video. So today we're doing the review of the new Samsung Galaxy J7 Refine. So this is by Boost Mobile. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it and do kind of a little quick review. I have had this phone for a couple days now, and it's actually a very nice phone. And we'll talk about if the price point's actually good or not. Here's the box that it comes with. So as you can see, Boost Mobile, unlimited data, talk, and text. And yes, pretty cool box. So let's go ahead and see some of the specs, guys. So right out the bat, so you're getting on this phone, you're getting 5.5-inch touchscreen display. It is 720p HD, so it's not 1080. You do get 720. It does have a 3,300 milliamp battery in the back. It's non-removable at all, so you can't even peel the back off at all. So yeah, it's not removable. You cannot remove the battery, but it is a 3,300 milliamp battery. In the front, you do have your 13 megapixel front facing camera. So yes, guys, this phone has a 13 megapixel front facing camera. That's crazy, and we'll get into the whole camera test in just a little bit, so you can actually see the camera test on it and what I think about it. In the rear, you do have your 13 megapixel rear facing camera as well with a flash, so you can see it's right above the Samsung logo. Very nice. The phone does have 32 gigs of internal storage with 2 gigabytes of RAM, guys. On this phone, I kind of wish it had 3, but 2 will do. It does have Android 8.0 out the gate, so right out the box, you're gonna get 8.0 Oreo, which is nice. It is 4G LTE/LTE Plus with 20 by 20 CA and HPUE. So that's pretty good. So if you go into a city that has, advanced LTE or LTE Plus, you will get high speeds. This phone as well has a 1.6 gigahertz octa-core processor. So yes, guys, finally no more quad cores. This phone and the Achieve both have octa-cores. So this one, of course, being boosted up at 1.6 gigahertz. So very nice. So let's take a quick look at the phone. So you do have your earpiece on the top. Your 13 megapixel camera is on the left, and then you have your proximity sensor on the right. On the bottom, you do have physical buttons, guys. So yes, you still have your physical buttons, which is very cool. I honestly am a fan of physical buttons still. I just like the feel of it. There's no fingerprint scanner on here. You do have your multi-window button, or you can check your apps that run in the background. Your back button. On the right, you do have your power button, and then as you can see right here on top of it, you do have your speaker, guys. So many people are gonna ask me, where is the speaker on this phone? It's not in the back or anything like that, or in the front. It is on the right side of it, right above the power button. So it's pretty cool. On the left side, you do have your volume rocker, so it's volume up and volume down. On the top, you do have a mic. And then the bottom, so yeah, sorry about that. It is a micro USB, not a Type C. So like I said, a lot of phones still use this, especially in the budget industry. People are still using micro. They're not going to Type C just yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll see that in the future. You do have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack right there, and then a mic as well. And then just in the back, like I said, you do have your 13 megapixel rear facing camera, flash, Samsung logo, barcodes. You can peel that off, and no Boost Mobile tramp stamp like a lot of other carriers have. So let's get into the phone, guys, and power this puppy up. So let me make this a little bit brighter so you can kind of see it. So it looks kind of dark here on my end. Here we go. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Yeah, even a little bit more brighter. Jeez. I do have direct sunlight hitting this, guys, just so you can see it a lot better. So that's why I had to make it a little bit brighter. But here we go. On my end, it looks very bright, but through the camera viewfinder, at least it doesn't look that bright. But could be wrong. So here we go, guys. This massive 5.5-inch touchscreen display. It's not too big. If the phone's 6 inches, I think it's way too overbearing. But at 5.5 inches, you'll be fine. So let's get into it. So let's get into calls. So here we go. Like I said, and this, of course, will remind you of a Samsung Galaxy S8 or S9 thanks to the OS and Samsung's basically, overlay on it. It's very cool. I'll get more into that in just a little bit. So here's the phone. So watch this. Just calling number. Doesn't matter. Don't have service, but let me show you all the stuff that it does have. You do add call, extra volume, Bluetooth, speaker, mute, keypad. So extra volume, of course, will make it louder. As you can see, you can hear a little bit better. So that's just like in a place that, let's say it's really, um, let's say you're in a place that's very noisy, then you can go ahead and do that. It does have the block option. So what I do, I use that option a lot. So if someone calls me and it's like a toll-free number or something, I'll just hang up and click the block button. I do like that you can block contacts, people from calling you and texting you straight from the phone. Some phones don't have that, but this phone does, so it's pretty cool. Then of course you have your contacts, your recents, your search, and all that stuff. From there we can go contacts. I'm gonna show you my contacts. Text messaging is the one thing everybody wants to see. So this is the stock version of it. So let's just go ahead and text a random number. Whoops. There we go. It's a random number, and then you just click start, or you can add more contacts. So here we go, guys. Then you click the keyboard down here, and then let's see how well this is. So check that out. There's no lag or anything like that. It's pretty fast. It does have your swipe, so yeah, whatever. So hi, how are you? Boom. So there you go. As you can see, swipe works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, of course, everybody wants to see the emojis. So let's get to the emojis. As you can see, there they are, guys. You do get all the newest and greatest. These are the same ones, like say, you can find in a flagship phone. So it's not like you're getting anything dumbed down or anything like that. A lot of people are like, what emojis am I getting? As you can see, you're getting new ones like the wizard, the vampires, the fairies, the elves. I really like that. I'm into role-playing games and stuff, and I like seeing all the elves and stuff. It's pretty cool. There you go. You get peanuts, cakes, all that cool stuff. So yes, guys, you're going to get the newest and greatest emojis, and that's what they look like. You as well get the stickers, and that's something that Samsung, I guess, likes doing with the stickers. I don't know. I think they're kind of funny. Then you do give your GIF. So let's go ahead and do it. Or Giphy, as you can see, there you go. There's some right there. It's pretty cool for some of you people really want this. I mean, for work, when we have a group chat, I send these. It's funny, and you can search for them and all that stuff. Here we go. Then you do have your text speech. Hey, YouTube. As you can see, it's very accurate, guys. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. So a lot of people want this, especially for work or if you're typing something, just quick. I use it a lot for texting, and I mean, it's wonderful. Of course, I delete all my text so you guys can creep. And then from there, if you want to call this number, you can just click the dialer up there on the top, and it'll make a call. So from there, we get into browsing. So let me show you. So here we go. We get into browsing. As you can see, there's no stutter whatsoever. There's no bounce effect at all. So if you're streaming or going up and down, it's not gonna bounce. Like I was looking at Aloha Android's video on the Moto G6 Play, and his was having a bounce where let me show you. If you went down like that, it would like bounce back, and this phone has no issues whatsoever. So let's see. So let's just go into like a Wikipedia page so you can just see. Let's see. There you go, Megan Fox. So as you can see, look at that. This loads right away, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. So everything, I am using Google Chrome. I use Google Chrome for everything. I don't use the Samsung browser. I just think that one's kind of clunky and slow. This one is fast, especially with this phone having an octa-core and as well having sorry, I was just typing. Having 2 gigs of RAM, you will be fine. So let me show you another website. Andal Police is something I go to. So as you can see, just scrolling through it, I mean, it's doing fine, guys. There's no lag or anything, so it's pretty cool. Let's go into the next page. And here we go. As you can see, they're talking about the J7, so I can kind of show you the processor and all that stuff. So there's a J3 Achieve that I just reviewed. Here's a J7, just some specs. As you can see, it is 5.5 inch, 720p, TFT, RAM 2 gigs, storage 32 gigs. So yeah, very nice, guys. Overall, like I said, it's speedy. You know, you're not gonna get any lag out of it. So very nice. From there, we go to the camera. We're gonna look at the camera now. So here's the camera, guys. Like I said, I will put some videos so you guys can see it just a little bit. But first we're going to talk about the camera. So you have your front and back camera. You can put this in full screen if you want the full screen effect. You do have your flash, and then let's look at the settings. So here in the settings, your picture size is 13 megapixels. Like you see, video size is 1920 by 1080. You do have a timer, but I have it off. The front camera is 13 megapixels. Video size is 1920 by 1080. You can save pictures as previewed. Shooting methods. So you can do the palm. You stick your palm out, and I'll show you how that works in just a little bit. Floating camera and all that stuff. So let me show you the palm thing real quick. So here's the front-facing camera, guys. There I am right there. Whoops, shirt's kind of dangling down. So there you go, guys. It's my workout gym. So you can see the camera is really good. I like the details on it. But check this out. If you put your hand out, there you go. It starts taking a picture. So you put your hand out, and here, let me see if it will do it. There you go. As you can see, it recognized it, and boom, takes a picture right there. So there's a couple more things that I want to talk about. Is it does have Bigsby Vision. So yes, guys, this phone does have Bigsby. The Chief had Bigsby, but it did not have the Bigsby Vision or anything like that. And I think that's a big part of having Bigsby. So let's go into the Bigsby Vision so you can see it. So here's the texting part of it. As you know, Bigsby does translate. So let me take a picture of the Boost Mobile box. There you go. So you see, you take a picture of the box. So here we go, everything that's in the box. So now we want to translate it into Spanish, and it will do its magic. So there we go. Boost Mobile, datos ilimitados, conversación y textos, datos. So some of this is wrong, but I mean, it's Google Translate. Llamadas y textos sin límites con selección. Select, that's not even a Spanish word. Plars con aviones selección. I don't know, some of this is kind of wrong, but I mean, some of it is kind of correct. So yeah, never trust Google Translate at full. So let's do shopping. So let's say I want to buy, I don't know, this gear, I guess, or this fit. Let's see if it does its job. So they go shopping. God, it took a picture of everything else but that. So image. So what take it? I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's acting weird right now. It's probably because I don't have good lighting or anything like that. Here, let's see. It's something easy that it can do. Bottled water labels. That's funny. So let's do some shopping. I want to get this same water. I don't know. It's not the best. I really don't use that, but the translate feature would help if you guys are abroad or anything like that. You can put stickers in your pictures as well. It's pretty cool. So, you know, here's some of the stickers you can put on here. Of course, this works better if you're taking a selfie, which I'm not. You do have your record button, shutter button. You can take pictures as well with hitting the volume down. Now let me show you the front camera, guys. This is where this phone's gonna shine the most. It does have selfie focus. So the two big things with this camera is it does have Bigsby Vision and selfie focus. Selfie focus, basically what it does is it blurs out the background. So I don't know if you can see it there, but it does blur out the background. I will show you the pictures right now so you guys can see it in the videos. Guys, this is one of the main reasons I would probably get this camera, just because of selfie focus. I'm gonna show you how well it does, and it is only available in the selfie camera, so you can do it on the rear camera, which sucks compared to other phones like the Galaxy S9 or 8 or iPhone 10. But on a budget device, having selfie focus, guys, that's pretty cool, and it does a really, really good job, guys. Honestly, I can see it here on my end, and it's amazing. So hey guys, so this is a front-facing camera test indoors in my room with pretty good lighting. I'd say the lighting is right in front of me. So this is the front-facing 13 megapixel front-facing camera on the new Samsung Galaxy J7 Refine. This is 13 megapixel shooter at 1080p. So let me know how it looks. See if there's any kind of quality drop or anything, but so far here in the viewfinder it looks really, really good, guys. Like the details pretty good. Like I could probably use this for vlogging. I want to test this outside to see how well that does, and we'll do that in just a little bit. Alright guys, so let's see how well the camera does. Right now recording outside with motion now involved, so we're going down the stairs and then we're just walking around seeing how well everything looks. Pretty good. So now let's do a little bit of jogging with a little bit of motion. So hey guys, this is the rear-facing 13 megapixel camera recording at 1080p on the new Samsung Galaxy J7 Refine. So this is inside in my basically office. So with pretty good lighting, it's daytime's about 4 o'clock right now. So my light source is right there, my two windows. So let me know how this looks. See if there's any like motion blur or anything like that. And see how well the audio records too. So pretty cool. This is the rear-facing camera test, guys, so let me know how it looks. Is this good for vlogging? Let's go ahead and find out. So tap to focus is a lot better than letting this camera do autofocus, guys. So autofocus, it loses a lot of detail. So as you can see, let me do the autofocus and see how well it does. As you can see, it's not as crisp as when you do the the tap to focus. So look at that. So it does focus. It does take a little bit of time. I did not tap right there. It just does it by itself. Let me see if I can get into the shoe right here. So there we go. Like I said, it does do it by itself. Let's do the hair. Alright, so right there is capturing the Pikachu in the background. So there we go. So you just kind of have to center it a little bit. If not, it gets kind of distracted. But this is on something kind of small. So let's see. Look at the Pikachu. Boom, focuses. Let's look at back to Goku. Focuses, Pikachu. There you go. And back to Goku. So okay, it is doing a pretty good job at that. Let's do one last thing real quick. Let's see if it can focus real good on the letters of this Old Spice right here. There we go, deodorant. So okay, it does a pretty good job, Let's see the little letters. It does do a good job of that too. So I do like that, guys. It's pretty cool. Like I said, the camera, if you have too much things, it can get a little crazy, but it does do a good job of picking up the details. So there we go. Hey guys, so this is a rear-facing 13 megapixel camera recording 1080p on the new Samsung Galaxy J7 Refine. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of testing and see how well basically the quality looks. So guys, alright guys, so this is a rear-facing camera test. This is 13 megapixels recording 1080p, backyard, and really good daylight. I mean, it is about 4 p.m. in the afternoon now. Very, very nice. Let's see some greenery. Bunch of spiders and stuff out here. Let's see if there's any like motion blur or anything like that. So definitely once you kind of stop, it does focus. I do see it focusing. And I mean, that's when the camera really shines. But I mean, if you're moving it around a lot, I do see a little bit of motion blur. But I mean, that's kind of expected with these budget cameras. Like I said, it's only 13 megapixel rear facing camera, but it is recording at 1080p. So let's see some quick things here. There's so much bugs out here, good lord. So there it is, guys. Look at that. But yeah, there. And then you can ask, well, take a picture while you're recording. So that's pretty cool. I'll take a picture in 1, 2, 3. Boom, take a picture of that. And I'll show you that. Pretty cool. Look at all the greenery. So very, very nice. So let's go ahead and see how well it looks going up the stairs. So alright guys, as you can see, the camera is killer in this phone. I mean, it's very good for vlogging and just everyday video shooting. I wish it did have image stabilization. That's one bad thing about it. But overall, if you're just taking like still shots or still video or anything like that, where there's not much motion blur, you will be fine. So let's talk about the drop down menu. As you can see, you do have your drop down menu. You have your Wi-Fi, sound, Bluetooth, auto rotate, airplane mode, flashlight, which is pretty bright actually for being kind of a small little flash. Power setting mode, mobile hotspot, blue light filter, secure folder, location, smart view. Of course, you can control the brightness down here as well. Then you do have your phone visibility, do not disturb, sync, mobile data, and Dolby Atmos. That's basically, it sounds very good, guys. Put some headphones in this puppy, turn that on, make sure, and the music sounds good. Like I said in my previous video, I was listening to the new Drake album, Scorpion, and I mean, it was bumping, and it sounds really good, guys. So either Bluetooth or, thanks to the 3.5mm headphone jack, it will work. So now let's get into some of the gaming of this phone, which everybody wants to see. So I do have some recorded videos of the games. As you can see, I downloaded all these games, guys. Darkness Rises, Legends, Modern Combat, Paladin Strike, PUBG. So all these games ran perfectly fine. Warship Blitz, there's not anything bad. If you can run these high-intensive, graphic-intensive games, guys, you can play anything like Pokemon Quest or anything like that, Temple Run. I mean, it'll just blow through that like no problem. So you have your clock and all that stuff. But let me show you some clips of the gameplay on this guy so you can see it. Wow. Wow. So there's some skills. And just take a look at this game, guys. The graphics are pretty, I mean, intensive. Look at this stuff. So there you go. So here we go. See that blur right there? I mean, that's just because, I mean, it's probably not playing in full HD. But, I mean, for a game like this, guys, this caliber, I mean, it's... Look at these kills. Good lord. So no lag whatsoever. It's handling perfect like a champ, guys. And I said this is one of the newer games. I don't know if you see it on like Instagram, Facebook, that they're advertising it. But you can see some of the cutscenes, some of the people are blurred out. Of course, not the main character, but like the side people. and that doesn't do it on like a Galaxy S9 or something. Let's say just a little comparison, but I mean nobody really cares about that. Everybody cares about smooth gameplay. So I don't know what happened there, guys. I think I'm gonna click the cutscene, but let's go. There we go. I think I might have just clicked the play button on there. Like that's what I hate about this is it's the screen's so touchy if you're playing games like this. But there we go. I mean, there's no lag whatsoever. Look at that. Evade. Boom, boom. Evade. Oh, shouldn't have evaded that one. Evade. Jesus. Evade. So look at that, guys. There's no slowdown whatsoever. Boom. Here we go. Going for the kill. But as you can see, like I said, the cutscenes, some stuff do blur out, but I mean that's fine. I mean, it's not bad for this phone just having a 1.6 gigahertz octa-core processor. So I do like that it does have an octa-core compared to a quad-core. That definitely helps it out a lot. No stutter at all, but of course the actions where it matters. So let's go ahead and try it out. Look at that, no lag whatsoever. I like that. Personally, I don't know. A lot of people use phones for gaming. I do, so I want a phone that can handle simple games, but as well have kind of heavy games like this. So there you go. So you can see no lag whatsoever. In other phones, usually around this scene right here, where there's like a lot of gun battle, the phone would just lag up until the battle was over. So once the firefight was done, then it would kind of speed back up. But here, you don't see that whatsoever. I'm going to show you another scene in just a little bit, guys. So look at that. Smooth. Alright, guys, so let it load. And here we go. As you can see, medium quality. Default. So it says graphics have been set to medium based on your device. But so, like I said, all of the devices I've reviewed on this channel that are budget-wise are usually on low by default. So this phone can actually handle it in medium, which I was surprised. But like I said, when you do play it, you'll see it stutters a little bit. So I kind of want to play in low. Can you even change it? I guess not. I guess we'll just play it in medium and see how that goes. I don't have any issues at all. Of course, there's no guns or anything here. And there's a guy over there, so let's see how well we fare. And I'm just gonna get a gun battle right here with this guy. Oh, laid what? You just saw that. I just laid two dudes out. So yes, guys, that was the gameplay of it. Hopefully you liked it. As you can see, there was no hiccups or anything. I mean, it was just running buttery smooth, guys, on this phone. Like I said, I do wish it had 3 gigs of RAM, but for most games, 2 gigs is a must. Minimum at least. If this phone had 1 gig, I mean, I would totally trash it. But that 1.6 gigahertz octa-core processor definitely helps it out a lot as well. So now on this, let's get into the last parts of it, guys, which is the sound and video quality on this. So let's just go into YouTube. So let's just go into Boost Mobile. So here we go. So here we go. Let me lower the volume. Like I said, so the speaker is on the top, guys. As you can see, you can stream up to or watch up to 720p because that's the max resolution. But here we go, guys. Let's see. Okay, guys, no stutter whatsoever. You can zoom in, of course. And I always use Google. So there you go, guys. You can see the video quality is amazing. Here we go. This is one that I was trying in my previous video. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Let's turn it up. So as you can hear, guys, it is pretty loud. Um, it's not the loudest speaker that I've heard on a phone, but it is pretty nice. Like I was saying about my J3 Achieve earlier, and the same problem with this phone is if you're in a in a really noisy area, the speaker is not super strong where it's gonna be like, oh my god, I can hear it. I was watching, I think, something on surround sound and on TV, and I could barely hear a video I was trying to watch on this phone. But in a closed room like this, it's perfectly fine. I'm not saying it's quiet where you can't hear it, but I mean, it is a pretty tiny speaker. What's cool about it though is it's not on the back, so if you place your phone like that, it won't get distorted, and it's not here on the side like other phones. Or if you put your hand like this, if you're gaming, you're gonna distort the sound, or you won't be able to hear it. But overall, guys, that's something that I would say it's good with this phone. So overall, guys, now that we're getting to the end of this video, and hopefully you liked it, the battery life, let me show you some things real quick in the settings. So let me just show you the settings before we finish. So you do have your connections, mobile hotspot and tethering, sounds and vibration, notifications, display, wallpapers and themes, advanced features, device maintenance, which basically will tell you this phone does use quite a bit of storage out the gate, guys. It uses, I think, like 8 point something. You still get a lot. I mean, look how many games I've downloaded. So apps 6.4 gigabytes, videos 827 megabytes, audio 5.2 megabytes, images 104 megabytes, and I still have 15.6 gigs left. So yes, guys, you do get quite a bit. You get 32 gigs, but the system uses about 8.5. um I did think that was a lot, but as you can see, you will get over 20, like about 20-25 gigs of user. And I mean, that's a lot, guys, for this phone. I'm thankful that it does have that feature. It does have facial recognition. I'll make a separate video on that, guys, for facial recognition, but you can unlock your phone via just doing the facial recognition, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'll make a separate video on that just because I don't want to make this video too long. But yes, guys, it does have facial recognition. That's another thing that I like about this phone, is not many phones have that facial recognition. So accounts, accessibility, general management, system updates, help. But I mean, let's go ahead and do facial recognition. Why not? Let's just set a pin. All right, so let me go ahead and put my face there. And there we go, guys. So doing it for you guys. Facial recognition's on. Done. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it off and see if it unlocks. Hey, look at that. That's quick. What is that? Oh, let's try it again. So it'll say right there, stop face recognition, use face recognition or swipe. So let's see. Boom, look at that, guys. That's freaking quick. Ooh, did it for you guys. Did it for you guys. I'll still make a separate video on it, but guys, I did that for you guys. Hopefully you like that. So in the end to this video, guys, let me show you the Android 8.0 and all that stuff. Software. So there we go. You do have Android version 8.0, Samsung Experience version 9.0, guys. So yeah, you get all the newest and greatest stuff in here. Security patch software is June 2018 release 1 security patch, as you can see it. But overall, to finish this off, guys, yes, this phone is expensive. It is $230 or $229 currently right now until July 5th, though, which still gives you a couple days, guys. This phone is 20% off. So let me show you. I picked mine up for, it knocked down $46. So you get it for under $200, guys. AKA, I got mine with shipping, taxes. I paid the extra shipping, which was $12 to get this phone. The next day, with taxes, it was $209.71. So instead of $230 plus taxes plus $12 of shipping, which would have been way over $250 probably, I got it right at $210 with everything out the gate. So yes, at that price, I would probably recommend it. At 230, guys, it is pretty expensive. It's getting close to mid-range price points right there. But let me tell you what's good about this phone and what I don't like. The battery life is amazing. It's a 3,300 milliamp. Guys, this phone will last you all day long. You might have to charge it maybe once, just depending on heavy use. But I mean, oh, facial recognition ad will work. But I mean, it lasts you almost all day, guys. This phone right here lasts me all day. Like I said, if I'm really, really, really using a lot of it, yes, I will charge maybe once. But usually from 100%, when I go to sleep, I still have about 30%. And that's a pretty heavy use. And I just charge it at night and it's fine, guys. So battery life is a plus on this. I wish the speaker was louder on here, like I said, or at least it had two speakers, whereas this speaker in the front, that would be pretty good. The main selling point for me, since I'm a creator on YouTube, is the camera, guys, and the cameras just kill it. For a $229 phone, the camera is very good. I hate having a nice phone but the camera sucking. So overall, it's good. I've tried it with Snapchat and Instagram, and it did fine. Plus that selfie, or what is it called, light focus. Let me see what it was called. Where it blurs out. Oh, selfie focus. I like that a lot, guys. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I took pictures with the family, and everybody was like, "Wow, what phone is that? Is that the new Galaxy S9?" I was like, "Nah, man, it's just my J7 refined." They're like, "Wow, it's pretty cool." So people were asking me about this phone. Yes. So price point for me, just because of the camera, I would say, yeah, for me, it would be definitely a buy. Just because of the camera, you saw one of my videos. A lot of people were asking me if I was using my DSLR camera because the quality looks so good on my Spectrum mobile video. And now, guys, it's actually this phone. I took video with it. Let's see, what else can I say about it? That's mainly about it. The screen resolution, I wish it was 1080. It's 720, but I mean, if you're watching YouTube videos on a screen like this, it'll be fine, guys. So overall, I think it depends if you're into gaming and into photography or video taking, or you're a YouTube content creator, this might be a pickup, guys. But if you're just an average guy, I would say, my refine, I mean, my what is it, Achieve J3 Achieve did for me. This is definitely a keeper. This I might return or keep it, but I mean, for that camera quality, I might just keep it as well. So I don't know, I give it up to you guys. I think it's a yes. If you're crazy about the camera and gaming on this and battery life, it's go. But if not, you might just want to wait until it goes on sale. Like I said, currently you can get up to $46 off on Boost Mobile's website. That's why I picked mine up. So at that price, I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Dragon of Warfare signing off. Check out the description below for a lot of cool offers. So check it out.